Sean, this is the first time that I've been here in Metairie, that you've been the coach, 15 years, that quarterback wasn't here. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like you have to watch. I'm just curious. Like, I know he's moved on, you've moved on, but is there any flashbacks to just a day in practice when you might just run something by him?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's things that come up, relative to. I said to him the other day, he came by the other day just for a visit, and periodically I'd talk with him about a young player that we're seeing on offense, that's been a surprise. And so when he was here, I said, man, there's 2 or 3 guys that normally I would have visited with you about, already. But no, look, it happens, and it's obviously more noticeable when it happens to someone that significant at the quarterback position. But he's, the impression he's left on these other guys that have all been in the room with him, except for Ian, our rookie, has helped us, and these guys know the preparation cycle and how we've operated. And I think that's helped every one of them. And I know it's helped us as a team.
Sean, I'm a simple thinker. I'm not an advanced, I don't have that PhD in football like yourself. So when I look at I'm racking my brain going, how am I going to talk about this quarterback situation where you've talked about it ad nauseum? I mean, you just want to watch these guys play and compete. But if Jameis doesn't win the job, does it take away from Taysom in the ways that you've been able to use him?
Well, we don't approach it that way.
Okay.
I mean, we're trying to find the guy that helps us score and leads us to winning football games. Both of these guys have started NFL games. Obviously, Jameis has played a lot more at the position at this level than Taysom has at that position. Yeah, sure, there's a ton of things that Taysom Hill has done for us while Drew's been the starting quarterback. But, we're going to kind of go by what we see. And, all the snaps get evaluated, the practices that we just had, and preseason games coming up. And, I think it'll sort itself out. It's different, and we've evolved a little offensively and maybe changed things up. The bigger challenge really is what they both do well isn't always the same. And so, having enough for each of those guys when they're in the game, and it's not just a vanilla system, I think is important, highlighting the things that we feel like they do exceptionally well. Both of them are doing a great job in preparation. They're both well respected. They're leading well. So we're right now in the grind of it. We're in our first week, just finishing up our first week. But I like the room right now. I think, Trevor Siemian and Ian Book, the young player from Notre Dame, along with obviously our 2 veteran players, have really done a good job here in this camp. And we'll see. We got a lot of work ahead of us.
Sean, if I was a young wide receiver, I'd want to be right here because I know I'm going to get an opportunity. Like, I was just watching practice today, like, what a chance, what an opportunity to catch your eye, to catch the quarterback's eyes, to really kind of springboard and create a career. Because you got a bunch of guys that played a little bit, but they had a chance.
Yeah, and fortunately, we've had a good history of developing some young receivers. You go all the way back to 2006 with a rookie free agent, Marcus Colston, makes a roster. Ends up starting, So, look, we talk all the time about it. How they arrive here once they're here is of no significance to us. And that's the process of drafting or signing free agents. And once they're here, we're gonna go by what we see. And that's not just playing receiver. Can they help in the kicking game? What are the other things they can do?
Sure. I look at the leadership that you have on defense and the players that you have on defense, Sean. It looks like it's a pretty good roster that you can go battle today, but I know that there's opportunities out here to get better with them.
Yeah, look, as the season unfolded, the last 2 seasons, man, we've gotten better and better and better defensively. We've got good leadership. We've got experienced players. Yep. We've really, I think, addressed the front in the draft. And so I know they're anxious to get back to playing some games. This is our second day in pads. and it's competitive today. And until we play an opponent, we're sharpening, each other's sword, if you will.
Gotcha. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time. Yep.